like I didn't really necessarily have like a maternal instinct, and then I felt like throughout this process I kind of found that within myself, which was really beautiful. You know, I'm realizing more and more now, like the roles that you choose kind of you learn something from them, and that's definitely something I felt on this. And also I guess just, you know, being the kind of, you know, the lead in this film and being an exec and like being so supported by the production company and sharing my opinions, and you know, that felt really validating, and I felt I learned a lot in that process as well. Yeah, well, everyone, when you say, you know, we're working with a baby in every scene, people kind of like, oh God, grimace, because they know how kind of tough that can be. And it was at moments, but it was also really beautiful. Like some of my favourite moments are when you know, you see the world through Zeb's eyes on the film. So yeah.
I found it one of the most beautiful periods of my life, but also probably the most traumatic. And I felt the most vulnerable and the most strong. All these kind of complex ideas or kind of different ideas were running through my feelings that I couldn't quite nail down. And it was really interesting in this film to like look at that and explore that. The babies brought a spontaneity that you could never ever plan, obviously, and I think there's something quite special about having a baby on set as well. So I think it's a mixed bag. I think it was difficult to shoot without doubt. This was a really difficult film to shoot, but I'm very proud of it for that. I think everybody really pitched in to make it come to life.
I don't know really. It was just before I probably wouldn't have really understood much of it, but then because I had recently had a child, I was like, oh God, I get some of this, and it was good. It's a good script.
The first thing that struck me was that it's a climate crisis story set in the Northern Hemisphere and in a city I live in, and it's about the people who don't necessarily think this will come to their doorstep. So I think slightly from a political perspective, although I've never quite understood why climate change has ever become politicized, I was interested in that.
You have to make some choices when you turn a book into a film. Yeah, it's written all first person, all in prose, all sort of stream of consciousness. You know, the characters are letters rather than names. Quite tricky to bring that to fruition in a film. But I think they've done an incredible job with it. I think the spirit of the book is definitely in the film. And what's really amazing about it is it's all made by women, produced by, directed by, acted in. You know, it's just. It's been a real joy, the fact that something this interesting and amazing has been made by all these very talented women.